just a second. Yes, I see you. Can you see me?
I can see you.
Perfect, perfect, man. How is it going? You good?
Too much work, man. Just a minute.
No
I just
problem.
finished everything here.
If you have demand, that's good. Demand is good.
That's correct. I got it, man. I just left from my work. I was
Nice.
leaving 5:10, and then they asked me to a meet to participate in a meet
In a
at the
meeting?
at the meeting.
In a
So
meeting? In a meeting?
in a meeting, so I just finished now.
Wow. Wow. In the last minutes, they gave you a new demand, a meeting, 1 hour meeting.
Exactly.
And that's what you hate.
Exactly. Sometimes I want to give up. That's the feeling.
Yeah.
But I need money. I need work. You know that.
You've been working for a couple of years, right? All your life, right?
Yeah, certainly. Many companies are just like that.
And okay, I got it. How old are you?
Hmm?
How old are you?
I'm 44 years old.
Do you have a retirement plan or a retirement project? Because you're not going to work for many more years.
No, I don't have anyone specifically.
No, I mean, probably you have the government retire plan, right?
Yeah, only that.
And probably you're going to finish this long journey when you are 65 or something, right?
That's the point.
Do you
If I
have any
don't stop,
plans?
if I don't stop before, that's the point.
Any plans on stopping before?
I have one, but it doesn't. It hasn't continued because it made wrong.
It got
So
wrong.
it got wrong. Yeah. So I need to think another thing there.
Okay, you had a project, this project didn't work, and now you are going to work on something else.
That's right. I need to think something else, but I will try. I think I will get it. I will just plan some things before. One thing is to change the job exactly from one like from the United States, like in Turkey. It's a beginning, so I can get a lot of money. Then I can, for example, it's one way. For example, I want to buy some little house and rent it.
Nice, got it.
It's
That's a good
it's
plan.
one way.
Good plan. Okay. All right, you're going to do it. I believe it. I believe
I
it.
think too. I believe it too.
Nice.
So today I was exhausted, man. Let me tell you something like that about it.
Okay, please.
I got to let me share with you. I got three parallel uh, not job. It's job, but we call a bug result. And many times, and they don't have organized which one is priority. You know,
Priority.
priority. So the bug that belongs to a group, they think they are priority of the others. You know, and sometimes they ask me, how's it going? Will you give me the result?
A
They
demand
think
that you believe it's not yours. It's the other groups.
sometimes. No, the beginning of the the bug. it's a- There's a number, you know.
Yeah.
It's related to a number. They a group they open a bug. They specify the problem, and sometimes I get it. It comes to me, you know.
It comes to you.
it comes to me. So first I should analyze it, and sometimes not a problem of my square. They say it's bad, it's good.
Sometimes you
And
get this
then
pro. Yes, please.
sometimes I just type it on it, and I tell, please send this bug, this occurrence to a to another squad because it doesn't belong to my squad. It's another problem. But I need to analyze it. It takes many times and many pressure about it.
Have you ever had during your life, because you are a software engineer, right?
Yes, I do. I am.
Perfect. Have you ever had during your life some phases, demands like freelances? Have you ever had demands like
I had.
freelances?
I thought something like that for a while in my life. Yeah, but
Yes,
there's something to explain. Before the pandemic, it was a big problem to work like this in my profession
as a
with,
freelancer.
as a freelancer because many times was a low price or other times you don't have a security or it's not a certain something certain to do it. So I was worried about
I totally
that.
understand.
So after the pandemic, things changed,
Yeah.
because they now we have proved that IT professional can certainly work on remote way.
Yeah, totally. And you've been working on remote ways, you've been working from home all the pandemic, and you are
All
still working from home, right?
that's it. Yes, I mean. So it's proven. So many interviews I'm doing okay.
Many interviews I had, many interviews I went
Many
to.
interviews I had, the first talking was about that. The vacancy is home office.
Yeah, that's great. That's
That's great.
something. That's something I.
One thing positive from the pandemic.
Yeah, and I wouldn't change this in my life anymore. I believe if I have this freedom
Great.
of choosing working from home, working from anywhere, I'd choose this option. I'd rather work from home, working from anywhere basically, than working in a company.
Good, good, really good, and just you just should be organizing. That's the point.
So, speaking of being organized, speaking of freelancing, speaking of retirement, can you give me any advice? Because I'm younger and I am your nephew. Can you give me any advice on life or
To
I don't know.
retire.
I don't know if retire. This question is not exactly about retirement. It's about plans, projects, freelancing, working from home. Do you see any
No,
perspective on?
I would say something good to you if I had something succeeded. So my plans has gone, so I cannot
I
share
didn't
with
get
you.
it. I didn't get it.
I
Can you
didn't
repeat,
get it
please?
yet. Yeah, I didn't get it yet.
No, no, I didn't understand your sentences. Can you repeat, please?
I would say to you, share with you something, some example if I succeed
Oh, if you
about it.
had success on something,
Yeah,
don't
I
say
tried
it,
once.
man.
I tried once and it doesn't go. So you should ask some other people.
Okay,
Other people,
okay, all right. No advice.
not yet.
Not okay. I like
When
it.
I have it, I tell you. When it comes,
That's
I
very
let you
humble of yours. Do you understand humble?
know.
It's about humility. Humidity. Humility. 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 It's about humility. Humility is related to being humble. Being humble is related to simplicity. And that's very honest of yours. That's very honest. That's the point, honest. You are being very honest right now. You're
Yeah,
telling me, man, I can't give you advice because I didn't have any success to advise someone yet. So I got
that's
it.
right. Yeah.
Nice,
But
okay.
but it's a good way. You ask many people and you get some ideas, right?
Yes, I ask many people. I try to ask specific questions for specific areas. I don't ask everything for everybody because if I do it, I'm not going to be practical. I'm not going to use this information. So I try to be very punctual and objective
Mm-hmm.
and assertive. For example, if I feel you can help me depending on the area, I will ask you some questions. My last car was bought with the help of three people. Three people. First, my father. My father has advised me of a car. Rodolfo, you gotta buy this car for you. That's the right car for you. And I decided for this car and I talked to two students of mine. They love cars and they also gave me advice on this car. And many things I do, I ask for advice, but I try to be assertive and objective. Maybe you don't have information for other areas, so I'm not going to ask you about this. And some things I know I need to decide for myself, and I need to get the information for myself because maybe people around me they don't have this information yet. But that's what I do. You got my point. I ask people for advice. I really do it.
Good, good. I think you should continue about that
Yeah.
and make your self opinion, right?
Yeah, make my opinion. Make my opinion or make up my mind.
Good. Make up your mind.
Yeah, make up my mind is to decide. Okay? Perfect. Okay. So, I believe by your last message I saw on WhatsApp, we should focus any time we have on grammar because that's an issue I see we could take advantage of by, for example, doing some exercises together, by understanding the use of prepositions, the use of expressions, phrasal verbs, to, for, made, do, I'm sorry, make, do, things like that, okay? Because honestly, I see you as a very qualified professional because of your career, your background, and your English skills. You have good English skills. That's nice. You've had interviews and people told you they understood you like 90 something percent, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Great. And the other skills you may want to have, for example, being more talkative or being a better presenter, maybe that's not so important for you because until now you have reached good positions in good companies and not necessarily you needed to be a great presenter. If that's not the point exactly. If you express yourself well when it's necessary, that's enough. That's good enough.
That's enough. Yeah, I
And not
agree.
necessarily you need to try to get those opportunities for you to talk. No, they will come to you. And I know, I'm pretty sure you're going to say the right thing when you have the opportunity. You don't need to look for opportunities. They will come to you because you're a great professional.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's coming.
Anyways, speaking about grammar, we should pay attention on some details like that here I'm sharing with you your last message you sent me. And this here is
So hot today.
so hot today. So hot today. Incredibly hot. So hot. Okay, I'm not going to talk about. Can you see it? Is it big
I
enough?
can see it. Yeah.
I
You
believe
share with me, right?
yeah, I'm sharing with you. There we go. Oh, oh, not so good. Okay.
Okay, then do know that way. It's a platform. It's not a teacher exactly. No, there's no teacher there.
I believe there are some tutors, native tutors.
Maybe, but it's not the point. I should through the path to be to continue to this platform. I need path to the a path. You know what I mean?
There are some things you gotta do before you start there.
Not before doing. For it's a timeline in the now to uh, June, for example. The
Okay.
first the first half of the year. I should practice through the path to be on the next second year. Otherwise, they take out for me. Take out the sorry,
Take me out.
they take me out from the platform.
Wow. That it sounds
And
serious.
that's correct, no?
Yeah.
Because there are other people who probably may want to.
Yeah. Totally. Totally. Uh, there are good references on this platform. I saw on the internet, and people say good things about them. It sounds organized.
Yeah, very organized. But there's no teacher, no talking online. I didn't see that. I think there's no.
You gotta try it first.
Yeah.
Gotta try it first. Let's check uh, this message, this text you've sent me. I'm not going to talk about spelling mistakes. Do you understand spelling mistakes?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Spelling mistakes, that's not the point here. Because if you change your keyboard on your cell phone to the language you're typing, your cell phone is going to correct you. You know this, right?
I know that.
Basically, you have this option on your cell
Same.
phone. You can choose the languages, right?
Okay. Same thing. Word.
Yeah, totally. Word, keyboard on your cell phone, any electronic device, you have this option. But I'm talking specifically about the keyboard. Yes, Word is a great example. So this choice here you are going to make, it's going to fix your English, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. All right. I was accepted to English class to okay, to English class. It's always good to use an article. I was accepted to an English class.
And English class.
And because English starts with a vowel
Okay.
sound.
Well, to an English class.
And a company. And I really need uh oops. I really need to be up to date. Yeah, okay, makes total sense. I have a deadline. Deadline is together, okay? You don't need to separate this term. Deadline together.
Together.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a deadline to finish some courses paths. I decide to I decide. Basically, if you decide, you have decided already. So it's better to use it in the
Mm-hmm.
past. Think about it. Think about it. Decision.
Yeah, I think it's correct. It's the best thing.
The past tense, because if you have decided, it's probably in the past. You've done it in the past.
Okay. Yeah, it was in my mind. I thought about it, and then
I decided to abort English classes for a while, and our last class will be on 30th next. Every time you talk about dates, it's good to use the ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers, yeah. Dates in English, they are in the ordinal order.
sure.
Sometimes, sometimes
Same
when
thing.
sometimes when we're, for example, on a computer, this language is simpler, just numbers and and a month and a year. But in texts, for example, it's better to say 30th. 30th.
30th. Good.
In Portuguese, we use the first only. October 1st, May 1st, April 1st. In English, though, we use it in every day of the week. April 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 31st, 30th, 32nd, 32nd. There isn't 32nd, but 31st, okay?
I understand. Everything non-ordinal.
In a text, yes. Maybe in a software, that's not necessary. On a text, in an email, for example. But in a software, computer, websites, not so necessary. So, until there, you can find.
So, I made wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
but no spelling mistakes. No spelling mistakes. Because if I consider the spelling mistakes, for example, there is extra space here. There is this accepted. There are some things I need to talk about. That's not my objective here. My objective here is on the structure because, as I told you before, this small detail here is fixed automatically by your phone when you choose the English keyboard.
Good. Suppose I'm in the first step in the interview, I'm talking to the guy, right? If I use the cell phone on your choice to you say to correct grammar correctly.
Okay, let's suppose you are talking to you are talking to an interviewer on WhatsApp or email, for example.
Yeah.
Yes, that's something you gotta do. You gotta change your keyboard to English.
Keyboard language.
Yeah, your keyboard language. That's something I do all the time because sometimes I'm typing in English, sometimes I'm typing in Portuguese, and my cell phone takes care of grammar, spelling for me.
Good. Good.
That's the best way, man, to write well in a language. If you want to write well today,
Any language, right?
any language. That's why I have some languages here. Look this, hiragana.
Really good.
I am studying.
You don't have. Do you have Japanese language?
Yes, I am studying Japanese for some months. I've been studying Japanese for 8 months already. Today, I can speak Japanese, I can read a little, but basically my focus is on conversation. So I've been studying Japanese for a couple of months already. Conversation classes, pretty much like this class. I have a Japanese teacher and he speaks Japanese only with me and I speak Japanese only with him. Of course, my Japanese is basic, but we are having nice improvements. I'm advanced a lot. I'm advancing in the language a lot. Beautiful language, beautiful language. For example, here I have the Japanese keyboard. If I write using my keyboard, the symbols, they appear for me.
They change it.
And-
Change it.
And it happens anywhere, any device, in any language. So, I mean, that's my recommendation for everybody. If you want to write English well, first of all, change the keyboard language. Simple. Very simple. Okay? Right? You hear me? Because I don't see you.
I'm hear you.
Perfect.
Okay. I understand everything pretty good.
So until there,
Good idea.
So until there, you can find someone to this agenda. Someone together, okay? And to this,
Someone together. Really? Okay.
yes. Something, someone, somebody, somewhere, okay? There,
Someday.
someday is not together. Someday it's separate.
Okay.
Not everything. Many things, not everything, okay?
Okay.
Everything is together too, okay? Uh, that's a very good question. Someday. Good question, man. Good question. You pay attention to details. That's nice. Okay. So until there, you can find someone to this agenda. This agenda, it doesn't sound
No,
good. No,
no.
you can find someone to this class, this spot, this is
Spot.
spot. There is a
Okay.
free spot on my class. There is a free spot. I gotta find a person. There is a free spot. Okay.
Oh, good. Free spot.
Yes, I needed. I needed to adapt some things, and I'm sorry. Let me see you, cause I'm sorry. I haven't. Uh, I maybe I wasn't very clear on changes, and I have introduced Gabriel as a test, and this test was good, I believe. And I thought it would be okay to introduce a new person, but I understand your objectives are.
There are 2 points on it because in my case I need more talking.
Yeah.
If I have somebody talking for me, it's pretty good, man. I don't like to talk. I just
Yes.
relax and sit, and I start to dream.
Yes, I know. I understand. You gotta force yourself to talk.
Yeah,
I got
that's
it.
my way. I'm not correct, even in Portugal or English. But when I need to talk, I should talk, and I change the key, and I need to do it. In the interview, I talk a lot. I do many things. When I found Brenda, for example, in a bus, in a travel, I talked all the time, and she said, "You are not that guy I found that day. I thought
Oops.
you was a I don't know the word in English, but I thought it was other person."
Extrovert, talkative,
Yeah, exactly.
but you are actually shy.
Yeah, certainly, certainly.
I got it. Yeah,
All
I
the time.
got it. Okay.
Yeah,
So I understand you gotta force yourself to talk
yeah,
and you need this
yeah.
time. I got it. Perfect. So after
But
this,
I'm sharing you this example because you're going to have many students like me, right?
totally, totally. And considering,
Especially youngest,
yes,
14.
you know, uh, working with classes is something way better for me. Way better. Because I put people together and for the same time I make more money. It's my plan on changing my price, creating classes, changing my price, creating classes, understand? That's
Mm-hmm.
something I gotta do because of demand. Demand
Mm-hmm,
is
I know.
is getting slowly better, slowly better. So I do some changes, and I totally understand. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do in the future, because in the future, maybe I don't know. God knows. Only God knows. But maybe I will have no time for private classes. Maybe.
Good.
And what's the limit of a price, for example, for private classes? I don't know exactly. I'm slowly understanding what's this to be a teacher, an online teacher. I'm starting to understand this now.
Yeah,
And
okay. Step by step, that's good.
step by step classes, marketing, Instagram, Google, lives, partnerships, students, groups. What's all of this? I don't know yet. I'm trying to understand this online now because I came from physical places and now I am understanding this. I am becoming slowly, slowly a school. I'm becoming slowly a school. And I need to adapt, learn, think ahead, plan ahead, not to have
Yeah, plan
problems in the
ahead, good.
future. Plan ahead, for example, I didn't have a contract. Today I have a contract. I didn't have my materials very organized. Now, if you know no English, if you have no English, I have a plan for you to learn and start from beginner to intermediate and maybe advanced. I didn't have this very organized.
Divided on and skill, right?
Skills, steps, numbers, folders, Google Forms,
Okay.
activities, topics. Now everything is organized. I'm understanding this process better, creating my online course. I'm creating my online course. I have recorded many videos and I am editing the videos now. This process, I'm understanding this process now. And um, I hope I will find solutions during the way. Because sometimes it happens. Sometimes there is a person who needs private classes only. That's your case. That's your case. So I can't promise many things about this month, but I believe you're going to have some private classes. I need to
I hope.
adapt things with Pedro yet. Anyways, if that's your last month, let's enjoy it any way we can. Let's do the best we can any way we can. And so that you go prepared to this platform.
Certainly, yeah. I need this time, and I need to relax a little bit. This way we are talking, and my job is making some problem about the time. We changed it to Wednesday. I liked that. It was your ask, right? You
Yes,
asked it to change
mm,
for Wednesday.
it was my request.
It was your request. I thought to myself, 6 o'clock. Okay, that's a good chance to not work. And then I tell them every Wednesday I have English class, and don't ask me anything
And now,
before.
now that you have this
But
option, you can create many classes. You can tell your boss, on Thursdays I have judo. On Friday I have yoga. Understand?
but yes, it's a choice too. I understand that.
It's a bad choice, very wrong. But yes, you need time to dedicate to yourself. You're not the only one with this problem. You know this. There are many
Okay.
people they want to have time to practice exercises and they have no time because of work.
Or do nothing, why not?
Yeah, totally. Or do nothing. Yes. Okay. Considering this, it's Wednesday and we have this month. Let's focus on the last exercises I've sent you. Okay? Because I've sent you some
Okay.
exercises, right?
Okay, I did it. I'm sorry, I did it.
That's
But we can
okay.
do online.
Yes, we can do it now. And please click on the link and share the screen with me because we are going to do it together. You're going to share the screen with me and click on the link. So
Okay,
hot
let
today.
me find the link on WhatsApp, right?
Perfect. I am live streaming this class on my LinkedIn page. You understand me?
I understand you.
Are you okay with this?
Yes, okay,
Thanks. Thanks, man. Thanks.
no problem. I got a link. I think this is
Yeah, I believe there are two links I've sent you, and they are.
first one. Say you have answered. Let me share you so you can be right exactly with me.
I believe I've sent this on a group.
Good with the new guy, right?
New guy, Pedro.
Do and make
Do and make.
preposition irregular past. Do and make to be which one?
Okay, so I've sent three exercises.
Yeah.
Okay. Repeat, please, the first exercise. What's the name? What's the
Preposition and irregular past.
prepositions and irregular past? Let's do it. Please open this
Let's
file.
do. Is it correct? This link?
Yes, that's correct. This link is correct. I believe. I believe so.
Are you seeing my screen?
I'm not
Oh,
yet. I don't see your screen yet.
oh, sorry. Oh, I should press this button.
Button.
Button. Button. Is it?
That's it. I got it. Yeah, I see you.
It's saying I have answered.
You have answered already.
No, not now. But many ones I made before, you know. Let me check this over to be. Not this one. Second one I didn't.
Perfect. So let's do it. Basically, this exercise is for you to count things and tell me about what there was or there were. The past of to be is not exactly just about you or about people. Oh, I was tired yesterday. I was interviewed by her. She was there. They were very tired during the game. Well, not exactly about people only. It's also about there is, there are, in the past form. There was an interesting meeting yesterday. There were many intelligent people there. That's the use, the real use of was and were, the past of to be. Existence, and of course to describe people. Okay?
Okay.
Can you zoom it, please, a little? Because I'm not so young anymore. That's it. So we have a bunch of examples. I don't believe you need to read them. It's basically was for singular, were for plural. That's it. Okay?
Okay.
Let's do it. Fill in with your email, please. And the correct past form of to be, according to the context, of course. If you can, read the sentence for me because I can also improve your pronunciation.
Okay. The move was great.
Very good. Next.
Where were you born?
Where were you born? Very good. I believe you had some. You were not so sure. You need to remember that the past of are is were. And we always say you are. We never say you is. You are. So the past of are is were. You were.
Good. You were.
Was is the past of is, singular. Were is the past of are. The only exception in the verb to be is am. I am. That's the only exception because is for singular. He is, she is, it is. Are is for plural. You are, we are, they are. You are, Rodolfo. Yes, you can be for singular or plural.
Okay.
Read.
When was she born?
Very good reading. Next.
Were you too tired yesterday?
Very good, man. Next.
I was afraid of storms.
Man, scroll up, please. Scroll up for a second. Perfect. All right, scroll down.
Were you afraid of darkness?
Very good. Many people, Brazilians in general, they say, I have afraid. And that's right, man. We are not, we don't have afraid. We are afraid. Good job.
Choose the proper present word. Where are you from?
Next, please.
Why do you study English? Because I want to live in the USA.
Very good, man. And I hope you have the great chance to talk to your sisters in English. And I hope They congratulate you and you say them and you tell them, oh, your nephew, our nephew was my teacher.
Certainly.
I hope you do it with Tia Miri, Tia Graça. I hope you have this chance, man. They speak good English. They speak good English.
Who do you live with?
Very good. This structure you can use for many other questions. Who do you work with? Okay. Who are you traveling with?
Okay. When do they study? On Mondays or Wednesdays?
Very good.
How does she go to school? By car?
Good pronunciation.
Were you born in China?
Oops.
Were you born in China?
Yep.
No. No, I wasn't born in China.
Very good.
Was he waiting for you?
Actually, there is a problem. On no, I wasn't born in China. You wrote no period. I wasn't born in China. No, it's no comma. I wasn't born in China.
Good.
Yeah.
There was a mistake here.
Next.
Was she waiting for you? No. He wasn't
Waiting.
waiting for me.
Yeah. Waiting. Very good, man. Next.
Are you afraid of snakes?
Good pronunciation.
No.
You speak good English, man. With this English, you can go anywhere. I believe you can work anywhere. For example, if you work in the US, New York City's English is very aggressive. Uh, London's English is a little aggressive too. But I believe you can adapt very well, very fast, and in a couple of weeks, you are doing anything there. In a couple of days, weeks, I believe you will be used to any type of English because you have good base, good structure. And I'm not talking about my job. I'm talking about your own job on studying English during your life. You've done a good job. That's nice. You have good structure.
Good. Good. I'm not afraid of snakes. Were they eating shrimp?
Were they eating shrimp? Were they
Were they
eating?
eating shrimp?
Yeah.
No. Forgot this word, man.
Shrimp is a type of seafood. When you go to Rio de Janeiro, there is shrimp on a stick. Shrimp is the cockroach of the sea. Shrimp is orange, orange. Uh, some people like to have fried shrimp. When you go to the beach, man, that's the food, shrimp.
Okay.
Orange, it's like a small insect, but it's not an insect.
Okay.
You know this animal?
I think I know.
And you don't eat the head of this animal because people say there is shit in the head. You know this animal, right?
I know that.
Perfect. My mother loves it.
Was it raining cats and dogs?
No, they weren't eating shrimp. They weren't eating shrimp.
Okay.
That's an expression for raining a lot.
Good.
Oops. That's not in the present. That's in the past.
Yes.
No capital I. Capital I on I only.
Okay.
No double space after comma. If you want a perfect answer on Google Forms, you need to respect these details. But
Good.
honestly, they are details only because we are dealing with a machine. It doesn't make any sense to ask you to correct this when you speak, for example, because that's impossible. No, it wasn't raining cats and dogs. Very good. Can you read the sentence for me?
No, it wasn't raining cats and dogs.
Dogs.
Dogs. No, it
Why
wasn't raining
dogs?
cats and dogs.
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 Why dogs? Because when I was in the United States, I was trying to find a McDonald's. But I was not saying McDonald's, I was saying McDonald's. I was basically speaking
Mm.
Portuguese and people couldn't understand me. So there was a
Mm.
woman and she said, "Oh, McDonald's." And then I have noticed I needed to improve the pronunciation. McDonald's, okay?
McDonald's.
Yeah,
Dogs.
yeah.
Give complete affirmative answers. Were you born in China?
Were
Were you
you
born in
born in
China?
China?
Yes. Yes, I was born in China.
Very good.
Was he waiting for you? Yes, he was waiting for me.
It was he was waiting for me.
Are you afraid of snakes? I'm afraid of.
Snakes. Yeah.
Yes, I'm afraid of snakes.
Very good.
Were they eating shrimp? Yes.
Oops, that's not in the present. Pay attention to details. Every time, in a job interview, for example, if someone asks, excuse me. So, if someone asks you something in the past, in the present perfect, in the past continuous, try to respect this tense in your answer. So, pay attention to the interviewer's tenses, to the interviewer's English, because that's what you're going to mirror. And maybe,
That's correct. That here is present because the question was in present too, right?
exactly, exactly. Eating, you need a nine. Eating, yeah. Basically, you need to mirror the interviewer's stance. If the interviewer is asking you using the past, use the past. Simple past. Continuous past. Maybe there will be a moment where you can see the interviewer's English is not so good. So you can relax. But until there, try to be very organized in your sentences. And I'm talking now about grammar.
Yes, okay.
Grammar is
Was,
organization.
was it raining cats and dogs? Yes. It was raining.
Cats and dogs.
Yes, it was raining cats and dogs.
Perfect. Perfect. There is a there is another file. I believe it's the make and do. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's your homework.
I can do that. Also.
Yes, and maybe I will send you something extra. But this make and do one is already very important. So if you can, do it slowly, enjoy the video, and try to understand the real points on do and make. Okay? Do, start and finish. Make, process, construction, uh, creation. Okay? Perfect. I'm gonna remind you on the group about make and do. Maybe send an extra homework, but basically that's it for today.
Okay.
Okay, let me check. Let me check the incorrect answers. He was waiting for me. Yes, he was waiting for me. I believe I have typed
I
it.
can see.
You can see the mistake?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a small mistake. What else?
Okay. That's okay.
What else? Nothing else? Nothing else?
No, I cannot see anything else.
Perfect. The only incorrect answer, the only answer you have missed is this one?
Oh, through the whole paper, yes.
Great. Nice. Through the whole assignment or form.
Through a whole form, all this.
Great. Great. That's good news. That's good news. So I'll see you on Wednesday, right?
Okay, we keep on the same time, same day, right?
Perfect. Yes, that's it. That's it. I don't know yet if Pedro is coming to the next class, but I'll let you know before so I can plan something and make you guys talk, okay?
No problem.
Perfect.
It's your choice.
Perfect. Thank you so much for your time, attention, dedication. You have a great night. Beautiful rest of the week. See you next class.
See you.
See you.
Thanks.
Bye.